Hello everyone, my name is Rene Liaw. I am a regional ambassador with GWT and a Diamond member as well too. And today we're going to cover really quickly why Diamond. Why is Diamond the best package? And so getting started right away, of course, funny enough, when I first started creating this document, I had about 8 reasons why, but as I kept finishing the document, I came up with 15 incredible reasons why people go Diamond in GWT right off the start. And so, reason number 1, very, very simply, is going to be that the fact that diamonds are a girl's best friend. Now, actually, this is actually more of a joke. It's not really the first real reason why. Just to sort of get the humor in place, I love to have a lot of jokes in my presentations. So, first reason is a good reason, but not really the real reason why people join Diamond. The first real reason why people go Diamond is simply because people do what you do. In other words, people have always asked me, and they'll also always ask you, which package did you join at? And why did you join at that package? And so in other words, if you join Silver, then they'll think Silver is good enough for them. If you join Diamond, they'll also think that Diamond is good enough for them, because what's good enough for you must be good enough for them. That's how people think. And of course, lead by example and make money faster. Because when you have more diamonds joining you, you're going to have much more volume joining you, so you can make a lot more money a lot much faster. So the next time someone asks you why you joined Diamond, simply let them watch this video. Okay, moving right along here. Reason number 2. Diamond simply has the best discounts on our products. So, question for you, why pay more? Why pay more for the same products? Because just by being Diamond, you can now buy the products at the best discount. So again, how that works is that if you're the diamond, you have the best discount because the golds will pay 10% more than diamonds, the plankton consultants pay 20% more than the diamond members, and the silver pay 30% more, and the retailers pay 40% more for buying exactly the same product. So why pay more? As well as, if you actually start at a lower package, for example, silver or plankton or whatever it is, and you order some products with your monthly IA, and because you want to order products because you want to wear the products to promote, to do the business, then if you upgrade in the future, then why not save the money now? So the money that you're spending on those products, you could have used that to have upgraded right away and bought the products at a lower package. So again, just to repeat one more time, with the money you pay to buy the products now, at the lower package, you could have used that money to pay for the higher package and get more discounts and hence more products and hence make more money a lot faster because you're now promoting the products. Okay, moving along. Reason number 3. Simply, I love this saying, wear more bling and make more cha-ching. Okay, so wear more bling, make more cha-ching. Because, if you're out there promoting your business, people always ask you if what you are wearing is from your company. And you better say yes without lying. So they ask you, oh, hey, is that watch from your company, or is that ring or purse, or is that from your company? You better say yes, because if you're not going to say yes, it's kind of awkward that you're wearing products that you're not really promoting. And so if you do say yes, but you're not, then you're lying. So again, you want to say yes without lying. And again, the Diamond package has 1,800 points for you to purchase products. So it has the most points off the start to go ahead and wear more bling and make more cha-ching. So again, Diamond also has 1,800 points for you to prepare for having your first home party. Again, in North America and Canada, US, and other places around the world, home parties are a huge revenue-generating sort of additional sort of part-time at home option for people to make great income. And again, by being the Diamond package, you now have 1,800 points to get ready and stock things for your home parties and to make great retail sales and make profits on your very, very first home show party. Without having enough products, you can't really do that. And again, lastly, Diamond package has 1,800 points for you to wear bling and simply make cha-ching. And again, people do what you do. And now your team is learning from you to wear products, and it's going to help them to promote their business and make money faster because people, again, do what you do. All right, reason number 4. Diamond has the best retail profit. So because you are now paying less for the products, you're now making more in retail sales because again, Diamond has the best discount. You're now paying less compared to a lower package, hence you can make more in retail sales. So to be more clarity, by being the lower packages and paying 10% for gold, 20% more for plankton, 30% more for the silver, 40% more for silver for the same products, it means that you would have been able to make less now, the 10, 20, 30, 40% more when you sell them, because again, you're paying more for it, which means it's coming out of your own profits. And so again, when you decide to have a home show party, and when you have plenty of products because you joined Diamond, you can now also make more money in the home party, because now every time you're selling a piece that you bought at Diamond, you're now making more in that home show party versus buying it at a higher price. And again, moving right along here, reason number 5, Diamond has the highest first generation matching bonus. Okay, so it has the highest. And to sort of explain to you what that means is whoever you personally sponsor is your first generation, and you instantly make 10% matching check paid from the company to you on whatever your first generation make in the team commissions. So every 5,000 points that pays you $500, every single time someone that you personally introduce makes that $500, well, guess what? Just by being Diamond, you can get a 10% matching bonus on that $500, which is 50 bucks. Of course, if they make $1,000, you make 10% of $1,000, you make $100. You always make 10%. Whereas the other packages like silver, plankton, and gold, you start at 2.5% or 5%, and you have to work your way up. Okay, and in silver, you don't even get any first generation matching bonuses off the start. Okay, it's at 0% right away. And so again, just to sort of reiterate, other lower packages require you to sponsor at least 10 people to receive the matching bonus at Diamond. And the other lower packages may not even have the 10% matching bonus on the first generation. So again, silver, you only get 0% when you first start off. Plankton gets 2.5%, and golds get 5%. So even after you sponsor 10 people, you're not even getting the full 10% yet if you're silver or plankton. Okay, reason number 6. Only Diamond has a second generation matching bonus, which is called the BDB Elite. And just to recap that for you guys, so whoever you personally sponsor is your first generation, and whoever your first generation sponsor becomes your second generation. So think of it as your grandchildren. You sponsor your children sponsor your grandchildren, your children are your first generation, your grandchildren are your second generation, and that's how that works. And only Diamond has the matching bonus on the second generation. Okay, so only with Diamond can you receive a 5% matching bonus check paid from the company to you. It doesn't come from their paycheck. The company gives you additional matching bonus on every single time your second generation makes that $500, that $5,500 paycheck. Okay, number 7 is what's called the fact that only Diamond has 3 business centers that are active. Okay, so below, you see one. Of course, each package, whether it's silver, plankton, gold, or diamond, they each actually have 3 business centers. Okay, so they have 1, 2, and 3. But only Diamond has all 3 that are active. That means that by active, it means that all 3 business centers are accumulating volume. So if you are not Diamond, so if you're a silver, plankton, or gold, you still have the same 3 business centers, but they are not all accumulating volume. So that means that when you open up your second business center, okay, in other words, when you finish building your first business center and you have the left team fully built and the right team fully built, and you're making a $10,000 per week, okay, and you want to open up your second business center, well, guess what? With the volume of 1667 that goes on the inside leg of number 2, that 1667 goes up to number 2 business center, and you make a paycheck right away because you already have that bank volume from the left side. At the same time, the 1667 goes up again to number 1, and you make another $500 paycheck. So now you're actually double dipping on the same volume. And likewise, when you open up your third business center and you have the 1667 going on the third inside leg, again, you're getting paid twice on that volume. So actually, when you do this, you're getting paid triple on the same volume that's going through, because the 1667 actually flows up to number 3. You get a paycheck right there. It goes up again to number 1. You get another paycheck as well too. So this was one of the biggest reasons why I joined Diamond, because right now I'm actually getting paid double when I have people growing on my number 2 inside leg as well. Okay, reason number 8 is the fact that our business is inheritable. So what does that mean? It means that your GWT business can be passed on down to your children. Why would you want to do a business that you could not pass down? And many other opportunities that I've seen in this planet don't have a business that you can actually pass down to your future generations. So with Diamond, you can pass down your second business center that we just saw, and your third business center. I have 2 sons, so my plan is, one of my sons gets my number 2, one of my sons get my number 3, and of course, you want to keep the first business center for yourself because that's making the most ching. And now you're giving your children a head start. They're going to be able to come out of high school or university, start working this business part-time, make a great income because they have most of the work done for them already. And now when they're working the business, you get paid even more as well too. Okay, so smiley face for that because you want to keep it for yourself, of course, until you move on. Of course, that then gets passed down again to your children as well. So reason number 9. Okay, Diamond allows you to be a product of the product. And I love this saying because it's so important and sort of get this into your sort of mindset. You want to be a product of the product. We kind of talked about that a few times. All the top earners joined Diamond because they knew they had to be a product of the product. Because we're the products that you're promoting and your business just got a whole lot easier, okay? I know some people who join this business and they're out there and every time someone asks them, hey, are you wearing, is that ring from your company? They're saying no. Well, it gives that big question mark to your prospect. Why you're not wearing what you're promoting? Doesn't make any sense. So all the leaders knew that to become effective at this business, you have to promote what you wear. And again, wear the products because it allows you to approach people easily. By not wearing anything or wearing other, products from other companies doesn't really allow you to, approach people and share your business very simply. So again, while wearing the products, it allows you to open up more conversations. I can't even think of how many times I've been stopped or people are looking at my products, or I've actually used my products as a means of conversations with someone to start that initial like and trust with them. And again, wear the products because it allows you to get excited faster. Me being a programmer at TELUS and IBM, I never really used to ever wear this kind of products, and I felt like I was always, I guess, a normal person, kind of like Superman before he puts on his cape. And after I started wearing the products, something just changes about you. You just kind of feel like you're like James Bond. You feel like you're that supermodel or that Superman wearing the product. You just feel good. You feel like you're $1,000. It's great for your own excitement. So again, wearing the products allows you to get excited faster. And again, wear the products because people do what you do. If you wear the products, guess what? So will your team. And again, that will allow them to become the product of the product. So the Diamond package allows you to be the product of the product because you can buy more pieces right away on the very first time that you join, the very first night when you join. Okay, reason number 10, only Diamond has the IA matching bonus. This is so key because whoever you personally sponsor, again, we already know this, is your first generation, and you will receive a 5% matching IA on their IA, but only if you are Diamond. So this is a bit different than the previous matching bonus because the previous matching bonus was based upon matching paycheck to paycheck. In this case, you're getting free product, okay, on top of what you already got in terms of the previous one. So, in other words, if you are a Diamond, and only if you are a Diamond, and you sponsor a Diamond, you get a free 90 points because, again, if someone joins Diamond, there's 1,800 points in their account as a Diamond. You get a 5% matching bonus of 1,800 points, which is equal to 90 points. So just by you being Diamond and you sponsoring another Diamond, you got a free 90 points. You can buy a lot of things with 90 points. If you sponsor a Gold, you get 5% of their I, which comes up to 30 points. If you sponsor a Plankton, you get a free 7 points. Okay? So again, only Diamond can get you these free products. Being the Silver, Plankton, or Gold doesn't allow you to get the free IA matching bonus. Reason number 11, only Diamond has a double IA matching bonus. So again, in your first 7 days, and only if you are Diamond, you get a double IA matching bonus. In other words, in the first 7 days, if you are a Diamond and you sponsor a Diamond, again, in your first 7 days, you now get double the previous one. So you don't get 90 points, you get double of 90, you get 180 free points into your account to wear more bling and make more cha-ching. Again, if you sponsor a Gold in your first 7 days, you get a free 60 points, which is double of the 30 from the previous slide. If you sponsor a Plankton, you get 14 points, again, double of the 7 from the previous slide. And again, only Diamond can get you more free products. Reason number 12, Diamond has the best bang for the buck. I love this saying, the best bang for the buck, because If you think about it, the retail value of all the products that come with a diamond is almost $6,000. Okay, so the 1,800 points, that's 2,250 in your account, is towards buying products at your diamond preferred pricing. The retail value of that plus the FFA kit is almost probably even over $6,000. So you're making 2 times your investment back as soon as you join Diamond, because the Diamond investment is only $2,999. You're getting back $6,000 of a retail value. Okay, reason number 13, Diamond's power of duplication. And this is the beautiful model of being in direct sales and working with people and helping each other make a financial freedom. Basically, your goal when you join this business is you want to try to get your first 2 diamonds in your first month. That is your target. Duplicate that for the next 5 months for a total of 6 months. So in other words, in the second month, 2 becomes 4, third month, 4 becomes 8, fourth month, 8 becomes 16, fifth month, 16 becomes 32 people, and your 6th month, 32 people become 64 people in your team. Again, not all your own people, collectively in your whole entire organization. And after 6 months, with a team of 64 people, you are now making at least $500 residual income for the rest of your life. And that's only in 6 months. And guess what? After that, it really starts to exponentiate, and it just rocket ships after that. But again, on top of that, after 6 months, from the packages of all the diamonds that have joined, you would have made, get this out, you would have made $11,500 additional just from the packages. On top of that, you're also getting the $500 per month residual income. And how that works is that with the 64 people, if they all join Diamond, that was 1,800 points for those 64 people. It comes to 115,200 points at 10% payout. You're getting 11,500 plus of income. So imagine that, if diamonds are all joining business because you're leading by example, people are doing what you're doing, in 6 months, you would have simply made $11,500 plus a residual lifelong income of $500 every single month. I'm getting so excited I kind of talk faster here. Gotta slow down. But going on to reason number 14, Diamond's psychological power. And you're probably wondering, well, what kind of psychological power does Diamond have? It's actually very simple. Okay, you're actually kind of tricking your own mind, because when you invest more into something, you take it more seriously. All right, investing $100 for a business versus $1.5 million for a business will make you work harder when you invest money for a $1.5 million business, because you put much more money into that investment. So investing $399 into the business for the silver package versus $2,999 for the diamond will make you work harder being a diamond. So now you have an extra why to work part-time serious. You're not going to join and kind of do it part-time here and there, maybe sometime business. No. You're here to change your future. You're here to change your life. You're here to give your family a much better future. You're here to have that great second source of income. Now you have a very strong why as to why you want to work part-time serious. And for me, when I first joined, back then it was a different name, but I joined Diamond right off the bat, and it pushed me to work really hard to get back my investment. And again, that's what was my extra why on top of everything else I want to change in my life. Reason number 15, why work the same for less? This is one of the most simple reasons here, because Diamond simply allows you to maximize on their earning streams. Okay? It allows you to maximize on their earning streams. No one wants to get the smallest paycheck on the same effort. So why make less on the same effort? Why not make more? Because Diamond can make you twice as much as Plankton for the same effort. Every 5,000 points pays you 500 for diamonds. With the gold, for the Plankton, every 5,000 points only pays you half, which is 250. So, Diamond pays twice as much as Plankton for the same effort. And look at this, Diamond pays 10 times more than silver for the same effort. So for silver, every 5,000 points, you're making 50. Whereas, with the diamond, you could have made 500. So diamond can make you 10 times more than silver for exactly the same effort. So why work the same for less? In other words, more bang for your efforts, more bang for your buck, but really more bang for your efforts. And folks, in conclusion, so go diamond and give that girl her best friend. Thank you very much, folks. It's been a great time. Go diamond. Rene here signing out. Have a great time. Bye-bye.